Right.
I think it's good.
Yeah, exactly.
But if you're acting as a market sharing your money, right?
Right.
You gotta invite everybody, right?
Right.
But there's some business, like I told you,
Right.
you can't tell him what to do.
Exactly.
If you complain what he's gonna say, create your own business, right?
Yeah.
If you complain, he only get tall guys to buy something from the store. He don't get the short guy going like that. Or
Right.
get certain colors. That's not your business. Go create your own.
Right.
That's what I'm thinking today. It was not the same, like how we say. It was not the same.
Because
have their own business.
Because this world that we live in now,
we put everyone as a group.
It's a Western philosophy. Eastern philosophy is not this way. Where you from?
Laos, Vietnam.
Vietnam?
Yeah,
Okay,
Vietnam.
okay.
But,
Yeah.
You know what I think? At the end result, it's God's choice, man.
Yeah, no, you're right. Yeah, that's right.
Because
that's...
if you want this reality in it,
yeah.
No matter something come between this obstacle, good or bad,
right?
Downfall, up,
right?
Down, good
right.
or bad.
But God's people's job is to promote the good.
Oh, good.
You see?
Okay.
When God's people promote the good and identify the bad.
Yeah. But there'll always be a bad because there's a balance, right?
Well, one day, you know why? No, that's true. That's true. But
it can't just be one.
No, that's true. That's true.
A robot. It will be the same.
That's true.
Everything will be already constructed. Like nothing will change.
Yeah.
Like
There'll be no feelings, no emotions. You wouldn't know what's right or what's wrong.
It's just one, right?
Exactly. But there is going to be a day where righteousness is going to be supreme and overtop the wicked. Right now, we live in a society where the wicked is ruling. You see what I'm saying? So it seems to be okay to be wicked. But as soon as it's going to be known that you can't be wicked, that you can't conduct your life in a certain fashion, because there's going to be judgment. And that's the difference, because the wicked don't execute judgment. The righteous stand on judgment, and that's why they call out the wrong, even though God is allowing it now.
I know,
because you have to identify the right as well.
Yeah, and the wrong.
And the wrong, that's right.
But as I'm talking to you as a business owner, like someone is a business, like you tell them, hey, you gotta put more stuff on the shelf. Like, who are you? Come on, you ain't gonna tell me. Or you gotta make sure an Asian guy comes to the store and you gotta sell him.
Remember,
what if he doesn't
remember what you said earlier about balance?
Yeah.
So
there's gotta be a balance.
And someone has to regulate that balance. Just like in today's society.
One balance. You know that, right?
Of course, brother. Of course.
That guy would not get along with his neighbor because his neighbor has a black car or a blue car.
Right.
Just some people just like that.
Yeah.
And we put them as a crowd as.
I mean, all of them. No, exactly. It's different. It's different.
Like if you look at that guy and he does something, you think the whole community is like that. No, it's not. Everyone's different.
Right. Yeah. I know what you mean.
That's why we're doing, like, we're separating. We're like, why is it good, bad? No, but everyone's not the same.
Right.
There's that one dude that's different. They want to be different than everybody.
Right. Yeah.
Like, everyone's just eating and he goes and complain and kick the table. You fucking different.
But now, what's the now he complained, kicked the table. What do we do with him?
We don't think of him as a whole.
Right.
But
what is the community supposed to do with him?
We point him out.
Yeah.
And we teach him, like how you say.
Exactly.
Tell them
you got to tell him the truth.
Right? The 1%.
Yeah. So to speak.
But in the world, we try to say there's a lot of them. No, there's few.
Well,
it's that we make it look like a whole group, right?
No, there's a lot. You know why? Because remember what I just said. You know, when the rulership of the people, when the rulers of the people, right, when they are wicked, that person that came and kicked over the table gets to keep kicking over tables.
I know, yeah, they don't stop. Right?
But when the righteous are ruling, they put the things back in order to let the people live in harmony. That's what's needed.
Look,
that's the point. Let me tell you something. I'm gonna drop a jewel on you. Listen to me. That is the point. You know the Bible, Jesus. Yeah. That is the point of so-called Jesus. Yeah. He's coming back to put everything back in order and have the earth be in harmony under righteousness. That's the next phase. You know, like we saw that sky. You see how that sky was?
Gone now, right?
Yeah, it's gone now, right? It's gone. Yeah. Yeah, because
I've seen
what?
many times of that, you know.
Yeah, but it shows you that what? The phase, exactly. It don't last forever.
Every moment doesn't last forever.
Exactly.
Like,
Except the world of righteousness.
You know what's the bad habits people fall into?
What's that?
They try to chase after the first high. Even eating a candy, eating the first pie, or smoking,
right,
or having sex, catching this one girl or two girls, getting a nice car, best car, the fastest car, and then they try to chase that one first.
Yeah.
High.
Oh, yeah. I know what you mean. I know what you mean.
Chasing that thing all their life.
Yeah.
You get a girl.
Yep.
Everything.
Yep. Because
get that shit. Like,
Because
all your life.
Yeah.
Like,
Because
after it,
like, because wickedness is a thrill. There's a thrill in doing bad. You see, there's a thrill in doing bad, but when you do right, it's hard.
It's hard.
But guess what? That's going to be the new trend on the earth, to do right under the authority of who the world calls Jesus and his government that he's going to set up.
Hey, if they say when everyone die, all them are asleep. The singling.
That's right.
Why do you mean they're asleep? Hey, would you sleep?
Because there's
until he comes and everyone.
There's a translation, right?
Everyone's asleep.
There's a translation from the spirit, from this world. Your spirit leaves this body and then goes into another body. You see? But on this earth, you're considered sleep. Because you know why? You know why you're considered sleep? Because you're gonna come back. There's a such thing as.
That's why they bury the body, hoping that same body.
No, not the same body. The same spirit comes back. Okay. The same spirit.
Then wouldn't you just burn the body? Like
the body just the body decomposes and goes back to the earth and where it came from. So, because remember I told you. Remember. Not yet.
There, right?
I know. That's wicked. That's wicked.
What the fuck?
Yeah, that's wicked.
Ashes?
Yeah, that's wicked. No.
Because you're in the coffin.
No.
But
that's wicked. That's wicked.
The casket is in the earth, right? But your bone is still inside the casket.
Yeah, that's true. Hey, you know what? That proves that.
They got it wrong. Or what?
Yeah, of course they got it wrong, because that goes back to an Egyptian style of burial. The Israelite style of burial, the righteous style of burial, you put the body back in the earth, and then the body would decompose, and then it would basically, like, give me a second, it's gonna come to my head. It's biodegradable. Your body is biodegradable, so you're supposed to go back into the earth.
So
but your spirit, but your spirit, no, because your spirit is a fire. I'll prove it to you. I'll prove it to you. Let me prove it to you.
A lot of Christians say they don't burn the body; they just put it in the coffin.
Yeah, because that's Egyptian. Because the Christians follow Egyptian style of burial, huh? Say again.
Egyptian mummify.
Yeah, the mummify. Yeah. They put them in a casket. They mummify them and put them in a tomb. Put them in a casket and put them in a tomb. That's why you can go back and get those ancient Egyptian, caskets and mummies. But what I wanted to say was, it kind of slipped my mind, but ultimately that style is not the style. That style of burial is not right. Now, what I wanted to say is that your body, this is nothing. Your body, your arms, your legs, your fingers, your hands, the feelings that you feel now, that's nothing. That's just because you're in this body. But your spirit is going to live longer than your body. But your spirit goes to the Father. It goes to the heavens, and then it comes back down in another body. You see? Body? Yes, because your spirit is fire. That's what I wanted to tell you. And your spirit,
energy, right? Energy.
Yeah, it's fire, because I'll prove it to you. When someone dies, what happens to their body? It gets cold. Why? Because the spirit left. You see, the energy is heat, is fire. That belongs to the Father. That can never die.
So, who keeps the memory of the spirit? You store something, because you need to bring right now.
Well.
How about the Mary? Ooh, doing that.
So
God keeps everyone married?
Yeah, of course. Yeah. But even look, yeah.
Memory. But look, right now, you need a brain for memory, right?
Listen. I'm gonna answer you. No, that's not true. That's not true. That's not true. Yes. I'm gonna prove it to you. I could prove it to you, because right now you can't remember everything, but can God open it up for you to remember? Because you don't use all of your brain. Because our spirits are very weak right now. And because the spirit is weak, it can't get to the maximum capacity of strength that it really has, because there's a lot of strength in the spirit. There's no real strength. You're going to get old. Remember, this is going to go back in the earth. But if there's strength in the spirit, then you can remember. You see?
Because in your dream, like, I always thought you need your eyeballs to see. But in your dream,
Uh-huh.
you don't need your eyeball, right? You sleep.
Give me pound, man.
Spirit,
That's right. That's
spirit,
real.
right?
That's
Because
real.
You don't need your eyeball in your dream, right?
That's right. But you still see.
Damn.
Woo! Yeah, man. Yeah, that shows you the power. That shows you the power of the mind.
People say everything you dream is from your brain. I don't think so. Because when you see dreams, you saw every stitch, every eyelash,
In the dream.
Even the hair. No way your brain created every hair on his.
Right, that it sees in the dream.
At least one will be off. Maybe your eyebrow might be on your nose.
Right.
Like, it's actually correct.
But
The whole, how many hair? Like 1 million hairs in your hair? At 100,000 in your hair? No way you bring a computer and stick it on him, and even the buttons or even stitching everything. And the color to everything.
Right.
Oh my goodness.
Right.
I don't.
The
think,
natural.
I
the
don't think
natural.
brain could
So
create all that,
let me
no.
explain something to you.
Even, let's say you
No.
have 500 people in that room.
Listen.
Your brain
I'm gonna
create all
explain
that?
to you.
No way.
I'm gonna explain to you. There's a such thing as a natural mind,
Yeah.
and then a spiritual mind.
Yeah.
Your natural mind tends to things according to your body, your flesh, those feelings, those senses. But your spiritual mind sees things that are not there. But what came first? The spiritual came first, and that's what matriculated and formed what we see. So the spirit can comprehend the things that the natural body or the natural mind can't comprehend. Because that understanding, like you said earlier, nobody really understands God's mind, but
you couldn't understand.
But he can give it to
He
you.
has his reason, right?
Yeah, he has his reason.
He's not at that level yet, you know. Like,
No, exactly.
He sees everything. He know what outcome there is side. Like, if you would stop it, then you just stop the outcome.
Right.
Right? His
No.
outcome, right?
Yeah.
But you can't stop it.
That's true. That's
You
true.
already had it planned.
That's true. That's true.
And if you complain, you're trying to stop it.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
why
yeah.
God? Why try catching God? But hey, what I'm trying to say, are you Muslim or no?
No.
Okay, look at this. What do you think about Louis Farrakhan? You know he's rap sheet, right?
What? Yeah. That's not his name.
Okay,
yeah.
but
Calypso
you know,
Louis.
you know about him, right?
I'm familiar with him.
Malcolm X.
Yeah. I'm familiar with those individuals.
You know,
Right.
Malcolm,
Right.
He saw Louis Farrakhan with a lot of young girls. Because you know Muslims, you could do, you could marry young
Yeah.
girls.
Yeah.
And then in America,
You're talking about.
So look. So America, you cannot go with young girls, right?
Right, in America.
So he saw Malcolm X saw Louis Farrakhan with women, right? Young girls.
Yeah.
So you can't do that in America. So that's why he distanced himself.
Right.
From Louis Farrakhan, and then he got killed.
Yeah. Not Farrakhan. You're talking about Elijah Muhammad.
No. They were saying that was
Elijah Muhammad. I get you though. I get where you're coming from.
Malcolm X was saying that he saw him with a couple of young girls. Come on, you cannot do that today. Come on.
No, not in America.
She's 12.
Yeah.
But in their religion.
Yeah.
But if you look at it, come on. Like my daughter's gonna marry like a 35 years old.
Right. Not in America.
Yeah, not America.
But those customs are common in the Middle East.
Yeah, but he's like more Americanized. Malcolm X. Right?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna. He separated himself.
Right.
And then he maybe talk about it too in that time.
Right.
And then,
yeah, they took him away.
so,
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
That's the rap sheet on.
Yeah. Or
That's
Farrakhan.
people-
Yeah.
people know
I get
about it.
that.
That's on the street,
I get that. But yeah, I get it. I get where you're coming from. But they're not sent by God.
I know. Yeah.
Them individuals.
But they always bashing like.
Yeah.
Like they say all the evil with the settlers and everybody and
Right.
But I know.
But that's true. It's true.
Yeah.
It's true.
Most of the stuff he says is true.
Yeah.
But with his background, like people like, we don't.
They don't accept it. But
Because he's
I understand
young
that.
girls,
But
right?
there's going to be certain people with a bad background to actually confront those people that are wicked.
Yeah.
And they're going to be justified because you know why? Because God sent them to do it.
Yeah. And then they say Muhammad, the prophet, his wife was like 12 or something.
Yeah, they were young.
Oh my goodness.
But remember.
And he was like 30 something like.
Yeah, that's a different time frame.
I know.
It's a different time frame. You know, the customs, the customs,
Before
the customs of the Western world has reframed the mind of the people.
I know.
In Eastern culture, that's That's not so. Even I'll tell you something else. We're in a lot of Mexicans here, Central Americans live in this neighborhood. The point of quinceañera, which is when the young girl turns 16.
Okay.
When you go back to Mexico, when you go back to Central America, that means it's time for her to get married.
Oh, shit. Oh, wow.
Yeah, and they will marry an older man. I know there's people I know that are like they were born from that.
Muslim, they say the woman when they're born, they cut their clitoris. They have to cut them up.
Well, you know who does that?
Jewish.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, those people do it. The small hats.
They're Muslim too.
Yeah, I believe it.
The woman,
Yeah, there's
so
wicked.
The women don't have boyfriends, right? Like
Yeah, there's wicked. There's wicked. There's wicked.
Because that's their religion. Though. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, but it's wicked.
You don't just
God didn't give religion
to cut the person.
God,
the natural stuff.
God didn't give religion. He gave commandments of life.
But you know this, right? Over time, people always change the doctrine, right? Made their own.
Yeah.
So there's like many Methodists, many Christian,
right.
many Catholic
right.
branch, many names.
Right.
They always change.
Yeah. They always like
one
science
worship
books.
Statue, one don't worship statue, one worship jewelry, one don't worship jewelry, or one.
Right. It changes all the time because the truth is not on earth.
Yeah.
That's the problem. The truth is not
like
on
how
earth.
You say the coffin, right?
Yeah.
Come on, not supposed to be coffin. It's supposed to be in the earth, right?
In the earth.
But if you told those guys or people, why are you burying your stuff? They won't believe you, right?
I know.
My mother, grandma's always been burying ground. They're not gonna listen to you, right?
Right. So we got it. So the mind frame of the people have to change, and that's going to come by way of judgment, because the powers of the wicked have to go down. That's what we've been talking about. That's why these wicked people that are behind closed doors are getting exposed. They're getting exposed because it's almost time. Just like if you go to court, right? You have a hearing, then you have an arraignment. You have all these different things, and what do? They bring forth evidence before you go on trial. Yeah. And then when you go on trial, they determine whether or not you're guilty or you're innocent based upon that evidence. And once they determine that whether you're innocent or guilty, then they put the judgment on you. Then they lock you up. Yeah. Or they might even put you to death. Yeah. So that's what's going on right now. Right now, you're seeing it's basically an arraignment. All the evidence is being built up for Esau, who we talked about earlier. All the evidence is being built up for him.
Who's going to return?
And
Jesus?
So-called Jesus, yes. Yeah, that's not his name, but yes. For lack.
They say Isa, his name.
East, what? Yeah. In Islam. No.
Isa,
no. His name. Jesus? I'm gonna tell you. His name is. His name is Yahweh Shai.
Oh, I thought it was Joshua.
No. Well, that's you can say Joshua. You can say but in Hebrew, in ancient Hebrew, is Yahweh Shai. But Joshua would be like the transliteration of it. Yeah.
Well, I can understand, they was like saying the whole community was Judaism, right?
Right.
And he comes out and say, this is wrong, you're doing wrong. To say that the whole community, I mean, he was brave, right?
Yeah.
Brave.
Yeah, he was
Judaism.
Yeah, but you know what the problem was?
Change our rules.
Exactly.
Because before you steal, they cut your hand.
Well, no, that wasn't.
You don't do it no more.
No.
Yeah, you can't do that.
Well, I get where you're going. You're a little bit off on what the law would be on that, but I get your point. Yeah. But you know what the problem? You know what the main problem was that they had with him was because he was messing up their money.
Money flow, right?
And he's messing up their money flow.
Oh yeah, because there was always getting the same people coming.
Right. And then now. And who ultimately were those people that came up against him, came up against the Lord Yahweh Shah? Who did they work for?
You think they work for Pontius Pilate, like the government?
The Roman. Yeah, exactly. They worked for the government at the time.
It's always tax, right? You gotta pay the church gotta pay the tax, right?
Yeah, exactly.
If the government's not getting the money or the Roman not getting the money, then they say,
we gotta cut you off.
Cut that guy off.
So they cut him off so they don't get cut off. But it's the same thing now. It's the same thing now. The same, but that's why
I heard they say if everyone goes to the White House as planned, what they're gonna do, you could do that, but we already had everything laid out for you, President. Everything laid out for you. They cannot say nothing.
It's controlled.
And when they try to control like JFK, okay, I'm not listening, y'all.
Yep.
Because he was the kind guy say, he say all the speech for be American.
Yeah, JFK came against the central bank. He came against the high up. He came against the same people who Kanye West and Kyrie Irving came against. Same thing. But there's a people on earth, right? A select people on earth, select men, by the way, who are on earth that they can't touch, even though they come up against those powers.
I heard they say like Kanye West, he sold his soul to the devil.
Yeah, he did.
You heard the concept?
Yeah.
It was right here. Let me see if I can find it. He said, let's see.
Yeah, when he was in the interview.
No. It was on the concert. Let me see. I sent it to my friend. Let's see. Look at this. Watch this.
Dark truth about Kanye West. Warning, I am going to expose the dark truth about Kanye West, and now he's a fake prophet, and he's a sellout. The only reason why he's going on rants now and he's exposing a lot about the government is because he regrets selling his soul, and he's trying to rebel, and he's trying to get God to forgive him for selling his soul. And the sad dark truth is that Kanye West is still there somehow. His consciousness, the real him, is still there, but most of the other time, bro, it's not Kanye, bro. He's actually under MK Ultra.
I don't
mind
know
control.
about the MK Ultra.
Hold on.
Like,
At any given moment, bro, these elites, bro, can flip the switch on these celebrities and these artists' consciousness, bro, where they can flip it, where they're no longer in control of their own body, bro, and something else is taking over their consciousness. That's what MK Ultra is. Anyway,
hello. He sold his soul to the devil. He told his own voice. He sold his soul to the devil.
Yeah. You know, but when he says he sold his soul to the devil, he's talking about the higher ups.
He's in control, right?
Exactly.
They would have taken out a long time ago, right?
Right. Yeah. Exactly.
He's just like a puppet, right? Just
Yeah.
show, like,
Well, the thing about MK Ultra is this. You ever seen The Manchurian Candidate?
No.
It's a movie.
Yeah.
Denzel Washington is in a new one, but there's an older one that took place, I think, like in the 60s. You can look it up.
Okay.
But Manchurian Candidate, basically, the chip.
The chip?
If you got a chip,
Mark of the beast?
the what?
The mark of the beast, right? Like they say they're gonna have a cashless society, the European right now, and then they say that because they don't have enough money, like to say, oh, they got.
It's not about money. It's about control.
To back it up, right? But it's the control.
It's about control.
Yeah, because
money is gold.
Yeah, because
money is land.
Yeah, because they have like the credit system. And you fuck up, they could just shut your account down. Right?
Yeah. It's called the social credit score. You know about it.
Chinese already have it.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Now, if you on public media saying bad stuff about the government, the COVID, they can shut your whole account. They say you can't even ride the train or take a flight out.
That's right. Social credit score. That's right. You on point, brother. You on point, man. You know. Hey, man. You know. But most people don't know about that. Most people don't know about social credit score. They feed you with you got to build your credit, start your own business, and look, if the government want to look like they did with Kanye West. Kanye West talked about the social CBDC.
I think
central bank digital currency.
Like this guy tried to reestablish his stuff back, right? But we know he's a puppet, right?
Right.
But I think it's a trick. It's for him to speak out.
Yeah.
And find who else.
Exactly. So you're thinking. If
you come talking, they're like,
he's one of them. Exactly.
We gotta talk to him.
Exactly.
I think he's just to bring out all the guys.
Yeah, it's bait. It's bait. Yeah.
That's sellout, man.
That's a sellout. Yeah. To use the truth to trap your own people.
Yeah. So you can find who.
But I do believe he's being. It's my own personal belief. I believe he's being controlled, and what that guy just said, how he goes in and out. I do believe that.
You know, he had a car accident, a big car accident in 2004.
Oh yeah. That's true.
And he recovered. And after that, he got with Kim Kardashian and everything.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Some people talk. I know about this.
He might have did something then. Yeah, it makes sense.
About this clone. Some people say some people are clone. I don't believe that shit. But
nah. What it is that what it is that they putting. I believe they're putting it. Yeah.
Okay, Archer,
you know about the brain chip. There's a brain chip. Yeah.
Like he said, you could turn it on.
Yeah.
That guy's talking right? Like,
yeah.
You could turn it on and off.
That's right.
What the fuck?
Exactly.
Like he be in this mood. And
exactly. That's why you gotta pray to God, and that He protects you in these last days, because you can be covered from this and you can be delivered from this. You see?
But they've been talking about last days forever, right? Ever since the 80s.
No, that's true. But there's a lot People have been talking about the last.
They've been waiting for that shit forever.
Yeah, but people have been talking about the last days forever. But
For the Egyptian times, you know.
well,
last day
well, the certain things that are happening now, prophetically, are happening that didn't happen back then. For instance, one of the things is, like you said, the mark. That's one thing that's happening now. We're seeing it. The tension between Russia and America, that's happening. We're seeing it. That happened too before, but guess what? Now you have Iran involved. That's prophetic.
But you know, life, no matter you tell the neighbor or someone,
it's not for everybody, brother.
No. And you know what?
It's not for everybody.
They won't listen, right?
Nah, that's not for everybody. Don't stress yourself.
Like, even you tell anybody, like, just like, you know how Snoop, like, he got an artist, dress him all up, give him jewelry, gave him money.
Right.
He can't produce the song.
Right.
If he's not you, it's not you.
Yeah.
You can help everyone. Right?
Exactly.
Everyone can do it. Everyone can know the knowledge, right?
Right.
Not everyone.
It's not for everybody.
You feed them everything, they won't change. They won't change the next neighbor. It's either you have it or you have it. You don't have it, right?
Straight up.
You can teach him everything. He said, "Who cares?" Like, he just minds his
straight up.
Don't waste, right?
Don't waste your time. Don't waste your time. It's not for. You know why? Because God blinded him. Yeah. God opens your mind. Remember, we talked about the spirit. God opens your mind to certain information to make you privy. You know what it is? It's your third eye. Your third eye can see things that other people can't see, because God, the Most High, opened it up for you to see, and He didn't open it up for everybody. So you got to just move accordingly.
Yeah, but some people don't want stress in their life, right? They don't want to go outside.
That's true. You mean, so basically you're talking about people that know, but they still do wickedly.
Yeah, because
there's a lot.
They want to go out their comfort zone.
Yeah, the broad gate.
They don't change.
Yep. It's easy. All right, brother. Peace. You from Laos, right?
Yeah. Laos, Vietnam.
Okay, bro.
Everything.
All right, man.
Take care, right?
All right, you too. All right. Crazy.